There were so many details added within the last patch, but this is probably the last video I'm gonna make about most things that were added. There's some things that I may leave out that you guys may have already seen, but things that I feel that are important to talk about. I am gonna talk about it during this video. Very briefly, just want to give you guys a quick shout out for 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support and this journey. This journey would not be possible without you guys, and we're gonna keep grinding. We have over 4 months straight uploading, just going crazy. So hey, I do appreciate you guys. Let's go on ahead and get into some of these details. Let's get it. Another small detail that people did point out in the comment section is that Sandman, when you put an alternate attire on him, usually he bleeds during his entrance, but no, he does not bleed when you put the alternate attire on him, as you can see in the video. So that is a very interesting one, how they didn't do that. It must be something with the coding and it being an alternate attire, but I thought it was something worth mentioning for those that may experience this after they make an alternate attire for Sandman and doesn't see him bleed in the entrance. His motion is the exact same, but one thing I did notice, which was really odd, I used the alternate attire, and for some reason one of my custom Titantrons was on the back of Sandman, so that was a little odd to me. I'm hoping that's just a glitch that'll get fixed soon, but I definitely did want to point out that if you do use an alternate attire, do not expect any special effects throughout the entrance, as they do not work. New entrances were added during this patch. You had the Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, Isla Dawn, and Alba. I mean, they did a whole lot of things. They even gave Josh Briggs a brand new updated entrance, and I think that that's really cool. The fact that they are going back and doing things like this, it's just really good for the game and the longevity of the game. Now, there are a couple things I would like them to fix. I would like them to take the Street Profits theme song, change it back to the original one. Tiffany Stratton's theme song, you can go on ahead and put that to the new one. There's just a couple things in there that if they're going back and actually doing this and adding JD McDonough, new Titantrons, there's no reason why some of these other guys who are more high profile even don't have their updated stuff in this game. Nonetheless, 2K is doing a wonderful job with stuff like this. I think it is a huge deal that they're going back and updating and adding new entrances, because man, I can't remember the last time 2K actually went and did this, and I think that it is a huge deal. So I definitely want to go on ahead and point that out. They're doing a fantastic job with just adding stuff back. There are a couple fixes I would like, of course, but adding new entrances, fixing Titantrons, and doing a whole lot of other stuff. Thank you guys for that, because at the end of the day, man, the game comes as it is. I expect the game to be fixed throughout the year, but you almost don't really expect them to go and just add brand new entrances or update new entrances. So that's just one thing that I am grateful for when it comes to the 2K development team. One small detail that has been going crazy on Twitter, and this is not such a small one, Karrion Kross looks almost broken. He looks like a new person after this patch. The hair texture, everything like that. I even saw someone say that they went back to his 2K22 texture. When talking about updates and entrances and things like that, this is one of the things that do need an update, and fast. I'm so surprised that they added this Karrion Kross model and didn't update him. Listen, I know that you only have a couple months of development, but things like this, man, I feel like they do need to be fixed. I give 2K their props, and I also tell them when they're wrong, and this is one of the times that they are wrong. This is crazy, and this Karrion Kross is stuck like 2 generations ago. So I would like to see this fixed. Maybe this is the excuse that they needed to go on ahead and update him, but this brother looks off. He looks almost bald with a little hair on the top. It just looked crazy. I do hope they go on ahead and fix him. If not, we do have community creations, but this is one of the models that need the most work when talking about WWE 2K24 and their character models. They barely miss on the graphics, but when they do miss, especially on this one with this Karrion Kross, it's a little scary. Before the last patch, Trick's finisher was called the Trick Knee, and they did go on ahead and change that to the Trick Shot. And yes, this is a super small detail because nothing in the move changed, but once again, 2K just going back and just trying to perfect those little things, which at the end of the day is cool. It is called the Trick Shot IRL, so it's cool that they went ahead and changed it to that name in the game. There are a lot of things that I do want them to update with, just Titantron's theme songs and things like that, if they are going back and doing these constant small quality of life updates. So I would really like to see them going ahead and get that done, but I thought this was pretty cool that they went ahead and did this. And another change that they did is that they added as a secret the Dudley's finisher move. So they do have an avalanche 3D that they throw him off the top rope and they go and catch him. I think that is really cool. I've seen some people go and get the tables literally and put it under and do that crazy finishing move. It is a tag finisher. You do have to switch it yourself manually, but I thought it was a really cool addition from 2K to go on ahead and get that in the game. So it was something that was secretly, you know, put in the game we didn't know about, because if you don't check the movesets, you wouldn't know that it's actually there, because they assigned Bubba Ray and Devon their regular old finisher, but the avalanche one is freaking amazing, as you guys see in the video. So really cool stuff by 2K to get that move in there, just top tier stuff. So really happy that they did get that move. One thing I do want to point out, and I thought it was very important to talk about, is the fact that in universe mode, you can now choose who you want to be the ring announcer. Samantha Irvin, you can have her do it, but there is a catch to this, and the catch is that unfortunately, you cannot set it as a universal thing for all matches. You have to do this literally every single match, and I think that's one of the most disappointing parts about this particular update. It is a nice detail that you can actually go and fix that, but it is really annoying that we do have to go on ahead and do this every single match. It shouldn't be this way. There should be a way to just universally talk it off for each show. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of feeling with this, that I'm like, yeah, I could have done something a little bit different, but nonetheless, it is cool that you can choose the ring announcer. That is really important with this game, being that they have Samantha Irvin, Alicia Taylor, and Mike Rome, so there is options. And last but not least, I've talked about the weapons before they came out, but I haven't really put them out as a new detail, but I do have to mention them in this video. Man, I really do like them. The only thing that I would like is if the barbed wire bat made you bleed right away, because that is a harder hitting item. You got the sharp stuff around the bat. It would just make the most sense if that was a detail that was added. So that's about the only thing with that. The light tube, the door. At the end of the day, man, I don't expect them to go out and add new weapons. So to me, them adding new weapons and giving us more variety for Extreme Rules matches, hardcore matches, this is not something that's mandatory. We expect them to go out there and fix the game, polish the game, but I don't really expect them to add new details like this. So I'm really thankful and grateful that they added these weapons, because at the end of the day, this makes my experience better. This is one of those things that I really wanted in the game, like the barbed wire bat. I mean, it makes me think about AEW Fight Forever a little bit, and the common denominator there is Brian Williams. So fair enough. Just really happy to see these weapons in the game. Hopefully we get more throughout the year. Every DLC now, I'm gonna expect something even more crazy, as funny as that sounds. So man, I'm really excited for it, and I'm really hoping that we do get some more updated stuff, more updated Trons, music, maybe an updated Karrion Kross model, as I mentioned earlier in the video. There's many things that I would like to see fixed with WWE 2K24, but this patch, as I am wrapping up the detail series, this is one of the best patches we've received probably since 2K22. I mean, I'm talking about the cycle of all the patches together. This is definitely one of the most detailed filled ones, and something where you can tell that these developers did work their butts off. So thank you guys for this patch, and I'm expecting another big one, because we do need some more fixes. But if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys did enjoy this series, which you guys have supported a lot, more support than I could imagine for a series like this, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.